Who are you and what is your profession?
My name is Wolfgang Cerny and I am an actor.
If you would go to space, what would you take with you?
I think the right answer would be my wife, first of all. But if it comes to entertainment, I would probably take some sort of Kindle with me, with like a huge, infinite online library.
Is a person born with an ability to create ideas?
I don't know. I think it's something that comes to you if you're invited. So basically for me, creativity is interest. So the more someone is interested in something, in anything, the more creative he or she will be in the end. So in my opinion, creativity is mainly interest. Because if you don't know how to get somewhere, but if you really want to go there and everything around this path interests you, then you will find the way. And that's the idea.
From where do you get inspiration?
It can be basically everything, anything. I mean, it's basically usually when I'm in movement, when I'm walking, running, doing sports, or when I'm surrounded by people I like.
Who inspires you?
Who?
Who?
People who have a goal and pursue it no matter what, who really end up where they want to be despite all the odds. And that can be a garbage man who wants to clean a whole area or a part of a beach, and that can be an actor, of course. I have many idols, and but it can be a business person, it can be anyone, as long as this person has a goal and it's just like really going for it.
Why some people can create ideas and others can't?
I think what the people who think that they are not creative lack is interest and trust in their interest. So I think they might feel like what they're interested in is not as important as what society is interested in, or the brand they're wearing is interested in, or their best friend is interested in. So basically in the end it's interest, what fascinates me. Maybe fascination is even a better word. They really like what they would be willing to lose sleep over. And if they like really feel strongly attached and emotional about something, that's basically being creative.
Was there a situation when you had to come up with an idea in 5 minutes?
Like right now? Basically, I have to do it on set all the time. It's part of my profession. So basically, when you're on set and the director tells you, okay, we switch scenes because the sun is setting right now and not in an hour or so, we do this scene now. Then you have to like basically switch everything what you thought would be working and do it right again. Or if you work with animals or with kids, you just have to let them lead and you will follow. So that's what always happening. A specific example of what I did? No. So right now I cannot do that within 5 minutes, so that's actually a good example.
In which language do you come up with ideas?
Usually I would say in German, but more and more in English, and I even have some Russian words already sneaking in. So.
When and where are you most creative?
That depends. Usually I'm quite active, so I love doing sports. But when I need to write something or come up with a new design or something, I found that the late evening is a very productive time. So when the whole day is already passed and you feel like it's this in-between time, no one will call you because it's kind of too late, but you don't want to go to bed yet, and all your ideas come, I don't know, washing into your head.
What was the craziest idea you ever had?
Becoming an actor. still is crazy.
How do you know that this idea is the one?
It's basically the idea that interests me most, that I cannot stop thinking about. So it's something that won't let go, and it's just more interesting than any other idea I have. So if I would have the choice between two ways, whatever, I always try to figure out, okay, and ask myself which way is more interesting if I would be an observer from the outside, and then I basically go there.
When you have a creative block, which instruments do you use to overcome it?
Sports. I mean, movement, basically. I love doing CrossFit. I did martial arts. Swimming is always amazing. If you can change the element, that's the best. You can take a shower. You can just go for a walk, change, open the window in your apartment or in your house. Animals are always amazing. So yeah.
Can you tell us about your favorite idea or your favorite project?
I mean, the favorite idea probably had was to, like I said, become an actor. Just to really see this childhood dream of mine as something I can turn into reality. And that's the best thing about ideas, when they can actually be turned into reality. And my favorite project, there's so many. One of the last ones I'm really looking forward to is called Red Ghost, a Russian action movie, you can say, which is a duel between a Russian and a German soldier, and I'm playing the German soldier, and it's in Tarantino style. Everything's blowing up, and it's like a, what did André say, the director? It's like an Eastern, you know, like not like a Western. So it's very cool. It's very like rocky, but still a war movie. So that's a good message. I like it.
Here is a piece of paper. Can you draw what's in your head right now?
So basically, this is a big cloud covering the sun, and right underneath it sails a pirate ship. Flying though, because this is waves. So for some reason, and don't ask me why, the ship managed to take flight, and all the fish in the ocean are like in one giant wave right underneath it, and the whole movement goes up to the sky. Yeah, if you know what it means, tell me. I don't.
Is there a way to learn creativity? Can you show us some actors' techniques to clear your head for new ideas?
I'm not sure if there's a way to learn creativity. I think you have to be interested in what's happening in your own head. So the best thing to know what's in your head is first to clear it, because it's always full of all this shit from stuff we see on the media all the time. So what I usually do before I have something like heavy coming up, I just try to, it's a kind of a meditation. So what I just really do is try to exhale everything that's in my head right now, mainly negative, really like think about it, okay, now exhale it. And when I inhale that what I want to have in my head. For example, I don't know, a new scene. Then I really just think about this scene and inhale this scene. And then again, all the stuff I want to get rid of, and my scene. And that helps. Then what really helps is a technique they teach in drama school, meaning basically you start upright, you breathe slowly but very deeply, you inhale. With each exhale, you just go down. So basically, while you move and while you breathe, you go all the way down. You shake it up a little bit, and then slowly, with each inhale, you go up again. until you're all the way up like a candle. So that's number one. That always helps me. I love doing physical stuff, shaking up, dancing, moving around, whatever. And yeah, sports. So if you have the possibility, go move around, just run if you can. Basically what you need to do is you need to like move, because body and mind are connected. So the moment your body moves, your mind has to follow, otherwise you let go of this. So yeah, what I can always do, of course, I mean, if you don't have any equipment around, if you shouldn't sweat because the costume you're wearing is like very like, expensive, or it's white, you can always do like up to 10 sit-ups. Or actually here I probably will only do push-ups. So it's quite easy, you just go down and do a couple of those. And yeah, so basically movement helps me to free my head and to come up with new stuff in my head. So, and one last recommendation I have, what I found out a couple of years ago, is to be creative and to see and find out if something is truly your idea and not someone else's, you just copy, is I imagined a small flashlight, a torchlight on my forehead. And I figured out if I'm not really in my own head and on my own ideas, this flashlight is somewhere else. On a building, on a church, on a, I don't know, Facebook tower, think whatever you want. And the moment you move away from it, it's dark. So basically you have to be there all the time to see something, to get new ideas and whatever. So basically what you need to do is, I mean, this is your fucking light. So you just go there, take that light, put it on your own head, and then you can start going. Because then you will have your own flashlight, your own creative focus wherever you go. You don't need Facebook, they have enough ideas themselves. So basically that's my small, humble way of stumbling through life. So all the best with your creative ideas, I hope. Bye.
Wait, why do you create, and what will you leave behind?
I create because I have no other choice. Creating is what I do, and not creating feels very sad, so I decide not to do that. And honestly, what people who come after me think about me after I've lived a life which I truly enjoyed, I don't really care.